No Jumper, coolest podcast of the world, and we're in here with the fucking champ, KSI.
Your boy, let's go.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good, bro. Like, legit, like, my life is too fucking sick.
Oh, man, you're glowing. I feel it when I watch your YouTube uploads. It's weird because you're used to struggling a bit or having something to be a little bit pissed off about.
Yeah.
And you're just right now in this period where it's just all roses.
It's just, yeah. But, I mean, I worked hard for it, man.
Yeah.
And it's always good to finally, reap the rewards. And I'm there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just having to lap it up. It's just fucking victory.
Just enjoying the whole time, man. Just living. Like, even the music as well, like, everything just popping off. I'm just excited for the future and just what I can do after. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I'd hate to be in Logan's position. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of stuck. He's kind of in a weird position.
Compare how you feel right now to how you felt after the draw last year.
With the draw, it's like, I knew I was still the champion, but I was like, it just feels weird. It was like I wasn't like congratulated, but I wasn't like, commiserations. It was kind of just like, okay, so that just happened and that was that.
Yeah.
And it was just, there wasn't really like a conclusion. And I felt, I just felt like I didn't do enough as well. I wasn't happy in myself. I felt like I just got too complacent.
Have you found like a different version of yourself through this?
Oh, yeah.
Because you and Logan, it's like you sort of live this life. You're playing video games, you're making YouTube videos, it's dope. All of a sudden you're rich and famous, you got endorsements, you got all this crazy shit, but you never had to like struggle as hard as you definitely have had to struggle through all this training shit, right?
No, I've struggled with like a lot of shit like during the whole YouTube. Like, YouTube isn't easy. Like,
this is true.
Yeah, it's you have to be consistent. You always have to change up the content. You can't just do the same thing over and over again because the fan base gets bored. So like, I worked hard to get to where I am in YouTube, but obviously like it's a different level of working when it comes to like training for a boxing match.
Right.
And I've never trained like that in my life, and it was tough. But I kept saying like mentally it's changed me, because physically I was there, but mentally I had to really like switch it on and just be like, I ain't afraid to get hit. I ain't afraid to get punched in the face.
Right.
And, if I do get hit, I'm going to give him bangs back.
Right.
And I think that's what won me the fight. Whenever he attacked me, I'd come back with vicious shots.
Right.
And he was like, nah, fuck that.
Did it ever start to get into your head that you had a lot of people doubting you? You were going into there the underdog, but you still felt like you had the overwhelming amount of support, but it felt like people really were starting to, at least a little bit, put their money on Logan. Does that start to creep into your brain?
No, like, I walked in there like a champion. I felt like a champion the whole way. So, obviously people are always going to doubt me, but if anything, that just makes me want to fucking strive higher. Right. In general. So, yeah, no, like, I like it when people think I'm the underdog, or when people doubt me. It just, it boosts me up. So, yeah.
When you look at this, do you like, what is the stuff that is really inspiring you? Because I know as myself, as a person who's been like really into working out and trying to lose weight and get in shape lately, like this boxing match has very much motivated me, because I'm watching the videos of you guys training and getting into it. And I'm very much in a position where I'm very susceptible right now to like motivational, like exercise based video content.
Oh, wow. Sick.
It's like something about that. I'm watching all these documentaries on Netflix about fucking runners and all this kind of CrossFit shit. Because it gets me into that mind state of wanting to go harder.
Oh, sick. Why? Do you actually properly like train?
Just working out, just lifting weights and just doing cardio and shit like that. I haven't actually taken on anything.
Do you do like runs? Like loads of runs?
I'm actually thinking getting back into it because my back is feeling a lot better. For a long time, I didn't do that because my back smashing together just was fucking me up.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, you can always just ride bikes.
That's true. I do a lot of that. But so is there anything like in terms of what gets you motivated, what gets you into the mind state, whether it's music, whether it's reading, movies, anything like that? What helps you?
It's just like my legacy, like, and just proving people wrong. That's just it. Like, that's, if anything, that's why I like having haters. That's why I like having doubters, because that's what pushes me more. I felt like with the first fight, everyone was on my side. Everyone was on my side. There was no one doubting me, and it kind of didn't put me in the right mindset. And I don't know. I felt like that's why I didn't do as well as I did with this one. With this one, I was like, everyone is, I'm the underdog, everyone's chatting shit about me. Justin Bieber wants my head ripped off, and like all this shit's happening.
That's got to be weird, right?
Oh yeah, it was funny. I was just like, fucking no, this simulation is weird.
All of a sudden, you feel like you got famous haters. Like you're used to reading a lot of YouTube comments about yourself, but you got Justin Bieber wanting to see you go down. That's a weird new thing.
Yeah, and it was so funny just to see his like hands in his head, just like, Logan, you fucked this.
The Drew hoodie, he shows up wearing his own merch.
Yeah.
That's so funny because that's like Justin Bieber's basically a YouTuber now because he just shows up wearing his own merch. He's just like all of us.
Oh, man. And even in the ring, I was like mouthing to him. He didn't rip my head off. And he didn't win though. And literally, Justin Bieber was just there like,
right,
cool, mate, cool. yeah, he was pissed. I loved it.
It's got to feel really good to feel like you're like a hero to your country.
Yeah,
now, right?
Legit, like, when I walk down the streets of London, it's mad, man. It's mad. Like, I literally can't, I can't walk outside for too long.
Right.
I just get mobbed, man. Or people just like, oh shit, that's KSI, oh my God. And then just a swarm appears. But, I'm getting sick of people I'm getting sick of people actually congratulating me.
Right. Because it's like, what do you really have to say at this point, right?
Literally, I'm just like, oh, thanks, man. Oh, congrats. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, congrats. Literally, constantly, like,
right.
Even when I went out, it was just all the time. I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought I'd be sick of it.
Yeah.
But it's obviously it's a good feeling, and I feel good that I was able to do my country proud.
Right.
And hopefully AJ can do the same.
Yeah. Because it's not, it's a England isn't a country that is. They're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. They're very suspicious of everybody. They're concerned with what they're going to get behind. So it's like to have their support has got to mean a lot, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
especially as a YouTuber, because you're kind of in a position where you're famous, but a lot of people don't know what to make of you, and they don't know if they should take you serious or not.
Yeah.
So then this creates like a narrative and an arc that just sort of gives everybody something that they can respect and understand.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what's helped me a lot with my fan base. So, like, obviously because I'm a YouTuber and I do music and all this, you can have like maybe of a young audience, but because of the whole boxing, I feel like that's helped me connect my older audience with the younger audience, etc. So it doesn't feel as corny or as weird to be a fan of me compared to before the boxing. So
do you think you ever got too into the YouTube game of just making content and you got to the point where you weren't necessarily hyped on the shit you were doing?
Oh yeah. I think that happens to everyone.
We all have.
Yeah, you just get to a point where you're just like, oh, I'm just doing this for the sake of doing it.
Right.
Or this is what the people want to see. But a lot of times that's why I'm doing different things all the time. That's why I'm always doing music, or I'm either doing YouTube, or I'm either doing boxing, or I'm always just doing something with the sidemen, etc.
Right.
Like, it's always different, so it always seems fresh for me with everything I do.
You got to do that for sure. At this point, like, you've had enough time. Have you been able to like get back to normal life at all, or
not really? Like, I mean, I got back to England and chilled for a bit. Went out, saw some friends, went to see Cal for his birthday, and just enjoyed myself there. But I haven't really it hasn't really properly settled in. I haven't really embraced it all. Like
a couple normal days in a row at home. You haven't really got to that yet.
I mean, I have, but I mean, I've just stayed in my room. I just played Call of Duty.
Right.
I love the new Call of Duty. I think it's sick. Yeah.
That's what's up.
And and that's I pretty much just eat, train a bit, and then sleep. Call of Duty.
It's got to be weird because, as a person doing the YouTube thing, doing the video game thing, you are very much used to spending quite a bit of time alone. And then through all this, it's like you're just thrown into this crazy machine where everybody, especially after you win, everybody wants to party 24/7 and stuff.
Yeah.
It must be hard for you to say, nah, I'm going to stay in tonight.
Yeah, so I like, it got to that point when we were in Vegas where I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay this one out. Because everyone, like, in LA, like, on the night I won the fight, we partied hard. We were going crazy. Literally everyone came through. Everyone, man. And like, it was so to the point where there was like literally no space on the tables. We had like 2 or 3 tables, and there just wasn't space.
Right.
And you know, we went hard, and then we went to Vegas. Went hard there each day to the point where I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to like stop this.
Especially
this is
after
too
being
much.
healthy for all that time.
Yeah, for so long. And the thing is, I can only drink like once,
Right.
and then I'm there like I'm already like drunk, or
Right.
I'm already like tipsy as hell.
You can't do a lot of days in a row of drinking?
Nah, man. It's I passed that point. Like I'm 26 now. I can't move like I was when I was like 21
Really?
or 20. Yeah.
See, that the English might not appreciate that sentiment.
Oh, for real?
I
Nah,
mean, I don't
man.
know.
I've become a lightweight. But obviously, when you don't drink for how many months,
Right.
like it's gonna affect you. So.
Is that hard to not like fucking party and stuff? Like,
Oh
just
no,
in the
no,
lead up?
it's easy. Like for me, like I'm not really a party guy anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like for someone like Logan, I think it was definitely hard for him. Yeah.
You believe that he didn't nut for 3 months?
Mate, like
I don't buy it.
thing is like I nut before the fight.
Yeah, 3 months.
I nut the day before the fight.
Right.
Yeah. And it didn't make a difference.
I could understand giving it a couple days.
Nah,
but-
it don't make a difference, man.
You don't
If
do it?
anything, you don't. Yeah, I don't think it matters.
So you're not doing No Nut November? You have any thoughts on that?
I'm slamming, bro. I'm smashing pussy, bro.
If you win a fight of that magnitude and you don't have some sort of celebratory nut, then what
Oh
are you
yeah,
even
no,
doing?
of course. Literally on the day after winning, yeah, I bust. Of course,
Right.
I had to, man. But
No Nut November canceled.
yeah, no, fuck that.
We
Man.
tried, but
We tried.
it just doesn't seem like it's working out.
Oh man.
So when you is it weird to have to put like the YouTube shit to the side while you're really focused on the training? Is it hard to give all these different things your all?
I'd say it was kind of hard when I was in England, but then it got actually easier when I went to Vegas. In Vegas, literally, I couldn't do the YouTube shit. I literally didn't have my camera, didn't have my computer, didn't have anything. So I was like, I can't do it.
So how long did you do a training camp out there?
So for 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 weeks, including the fight week.
And is that just like complete solitude?
Yeah.
How many hours a day are you working?
Man, it's actually hell. It's actually hell.
But it's got to feel incredible to just be 100% focused on it.
Oh
Right?
yeah, of course. But like, I'd say how many hours? It's like maybe like 5-6 hours a day, and like every day except for Saturday and Sunday. But on the Saturday, I did mountain runs.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was hard.
And at a certain point, you just feel like your knees are gonna give out, or that your muscles are so sore that it's just this isn't healthy.
Well, I mean, I had to recover.
Right.
Yeah, so I'd have ice baths, or I'd just do certain things to make sure I recovered.
Right.
And just, bro, I rested a lot. I had a lot of rest. I take naps all the time. Like, it's all important
huge.
just to recover.
Yeah, and when you're not, like, you wouldn't think that just, making YouTube videos and gaming and doing all these things really take that much energy, but in truth, when you take certain parts of your life serious, it's like you can't give the training your full all when you like have so many different little pieces that you have to attend to.
Yeah. So it's a lot. It's a lot with the whole YouTube and stuff. That's why I think it was a good idea of me going to Vegas.
What part?
Staying focused.
What's the biggest improvement in you as a fighter in terms of is your cardio improved significantly? Is it your technique?
If anything, it was literally just the mindset, man. It was just the mindset. Like, the technique. I worked on technique, but I think the occasion got to me.
Right.
And, I was just getting frustrated that he wasn't trying to fight me. Like, he was just pussying out the whole fucking time, man. It was so frustrating. Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and follow me on all my socials. KSI, that's me.